What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of In the Garage.
Underneath, as you can see, the Suburban. Yeah, in the garage.
Back on the Suburban.
Back underneath it, get some oil in the eye.
Yep. So I guess in this episode we're gonna try to. I think we get it out. I can't remember. But the biggest thing to note is that you can't take the transmission out with the transfer case. You have to take the transfer case off. I don't even think you were here for this, really.
No, I don't think I was here for all of this.
Because you bailed.
I had to be a slacker
You're
sometimes.
like, I have to go make a chicken or something. I got to have chicken for dinner. But here you can see, so I think what happened was there was a bolt in the very top that we didn't know about. And so you see the transmission there and it's not coming off, so we started prying on it. I think of it at some point we pulled out a rubber hammer and started beating on it to see if it would come out.
No, I left while you guys were prying on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember, because everyone remember you guys looked on the internet, and we kept looking on the internet, trying to see if there was the elusive fifth bolt.
I think it's the seventh. So
Seventh bolt.
usually they're just like kind of around the outside, but on this one there's one at the top. Yeah, so we tried beating on it with that dead blow hammer. That hammer works really good for getting aluminum wheels off too.
Yeah.
It doesn't jack them up and it gets them off because they always stick.
It's the banger.
But it's no good if there's one bell housing bolt left. So then we figure it out. So this is me taking out that final top bell housing bolt. And this is how I was able to do it. Probably like a 3-foot extension.
Right, snaky all the way up there.
Oh, maybe it's not. No, that's not the one I was working on. Maybe we're putting the bolts back in. I think we were putting the two lower ones back in for a minute while we got after the top one. So, because that's not a 3-foot extension. That's probably a 1-foot extension. So, yeah, I don't know. We got it out, though. I guess I didn't cut it in. So this is what we're doing right here is we're trying to drop the transfer case with the transmission at the same time, and there's just not enough room. I don't know if this would work on a truck or not, but on the Suburban, there's no way. We thought we could sneak it down and out. I have a Blazer that I was able to sneak you both out at the same time, so.
Right, I could see why you would try, but man, look at how like that is just.
There's like this cross member back here, over here that just doesn't want to let it out. So we tried for a while, and then I think we eventually just put it back up in, put the bolts back in, and then to get the transfer case off, we had to use like a crow's foot on one of them.
Right.
And it was just like really a pain.
I'm just looking at what you're doing up there, and it looks like super sorcery.
Now we're putting it back in. So the guy that we watched, what he did to get one of the bolts out that connects the transfer case to the transmission is he cut a wrench. So he took one of his wrenches and sliced it in half so that he could so there's just not enough room to move a normal sized wrench. I don't think you can get a ratchet on it.
Right.
Because they drive out into the area, so there's no way to pull them out.
Right. You need some special adaptive Chinese tools for that.
I don't know. A crow's foot seemed to work pretty good,
right,
as long as you could get it on the right way. Seems like we've eventually found another solution too. I think we had to do a crow's foot with the ratchet coming in from the back forward,
right?
And if one person could hold the crow's foot and put it back on the bolt, and the other person was down at the other end ratcheting, I think that's what ended up working the best.
So you either need to have 4 hands or adaptive tools,
or 2 people. Yeah, this is us dropping the transfer case right here, just bench pressing it out.
Right, here we go.
Yeah.
Don't let it spill. Tyler have to clean it up.
No, we drained it. So we drained the transfer case and the transmission I don't know if all the 4L80s have this, but my pen had a drain bolt in it. So
Yeah, was there a drain magnet?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. It was probably in the bottom of the pan. I don't know if there was a magnet on the bolt or not.
I mean, that's probably not that much important. I just wonder what kind of magnets people be putting in pans.
Why?
I don't know, because I seen that, like, this collection that came out of cows back in the day when they used to, like, feed magnets to cows because they eat barbed wire because cows are dumb.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So there we go. The transfer case is coming out right here.
Look at that, bench pressed out.
And I just kind of like slid it off to the side, I think. And then we pulled the transfer case out. Do you think it's because they eat barbed wire?
They used to eat barbed wire.
Just to collect the, like, iron?
No, they used to put dairy magnets in cows because cows eat a bunch of dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And
They just walk around eating whatever.
Yeah, cows aren't bright. Look at them. They weigh 1,000 pounds and we control them. If I was a cow, I'd totally have dominance on humans.
So now we're taking the last two bell housing bolts out. We just put the bottom two back in when we pushed it back up in there. So the trans jack is still there. So we're just wiggling it out. I don't think this one tried to slide off the jack, but it might have. We didn't like put the chain around it or anything. We just kind of dropped it down.
Just went for it.
Yeah. But of course then the
accelerometer.
I don't know what I'm doing there. We must have missed a plug. But the transmission wouldn't come out from under the truck on the jack either. And like we couldn't jack it up any higher because of the way my garage opens.
Right.
We already had it up as high as we could. So basically we had to take it off the transmission jack and kind of slide it out over there.
You know, the next option is we could just do a jack trowel in your garage floor. Whoa, look at that. Something jumped off.
Yeah, what was that? I don't remember that happening. We could do a what?
Take like a place for the jack in the middle of your floor. Like
No.
You're like, nope.
We don't really do transmissions. Oh, that was just the hose falling from the top. Or the dipstick. I can't remember. Maybe it was the dipstick. But anyways, then we just kind of, I think we put it on a towel. And we just kind of, on one of your precious towels that you're so worried about all the time. Then we just drug it out of there.
Look at that. Dang. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's like one of the few other shots that I used.
Well, that's some really good footage there of it getting pushed out.
I mean, considering we just threw the phone on the floor and kicked it around a lot, we actually got some like usable shots, I feel like.
Right.
I mean, I've done a lot worse, but there it is, transmission out. So yeah, I mean, that's it for this one. I guess the next one will be putting the new one back in.
Yeah.
Starting the reverse of it all.
Getting it going good.
Which, I don't know. I don't know. It went back in pretty quick, didn't it?
You're right, it did.
Was it like 2 or 3 days coming out?
1 day going in.
1 day going in or 2 days going in? Or afternoons, really. It was like 3 afternoons coming out. Because we would do like 2 hours a day or something.
Right, no pressing matters.
Yeah. Yep.
Not like it was snowing.
Yeah. Well, it was actually in the garage, so.
Inside the garage. Woo! Not on the side.
All right. Well, subscribe and like if.
Keep us in the garage. Yeah.
Come back next time. We'll stuff this transmission in.
It gets more lively when it goes back in.
Probably not.
Maybe even some accidents. Ooh, danger.
Tyler didn't even lose a finger.
I may have. Look, holy crap. Danger.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.